What up, what up, what up? It's your boy again. Yeah, I did one video already. I decided to do a PS, or storytelling, if you will. But before we do, man, let me give a shout out to my man Cut. That made my shirts. Made my cups. You know, y'all go check him out, man. 805 West Holmes. Here in Lansing, Michigan. Phone number 517-798-5660. That's how you change the narrative. That's how you start to support your community. By supporting somebody that's in your community doing something. Again, this is what I'm known for. Anybody that know me. So let's just be clear about what's going on in my life. Most of y'all know that I've been diagnosed with cancer. Multiple myeloma. We ain't gonna worry about the well wishes and all that, get well soon and all that. Y'all can keep that. I ain't one of them type. I'm just letting you know because I don't want you to think I'm pulling your leg. I ain't got no lie to tell you. I don't want to sit around with what I'm going through and feed you a bunch of falsehood. It ain't gonna work. I told y'all some time ago, I like people that like me. I don't talk to people that don't talk to me. I don't want to talk to people that don't want to talk to me. So whenever you or whoever feel like that you don't want to be bothered with me no more, then by all means, unalive yourself. If that's what you want to do, if I make you feel that bad, if I make you feel that presence, my presence make you feel that bad, then unalive yourself. Do something. Quit crying. Learn how to care about one another. That's how we start to fix the problem. I know a lot of us, especially you, got a lot of your mama ways in you. I know you do. I see how you explain yourself. You explain yourself like a woman. I see how you go ham when you lose all focus, when something hits you that you don't understand. I see you do exactly what your mama did. Come unglued. Don't want to talk to nobody. Don't care about nobody. Look, I had a grown man, a man, tell me he don't want to talk to me no more. As if we were sleeping with one another. I mean, this is a grown man gonna tell me because of how I think or what I believe, he don't want to talk to me no more. Is you gay? Is you a homosexual? Is you that emotionally distorted or emotionally screwed up? That you can't figure out how to talk to your brother, or your sister, or your mama, or your daddy. And we call this real. I'm real. Yeah, you's a real dummy. You's a real dummy is what you is. And we need to stop selling one another out for feelings and emotions. Stop selling one another out because you got a feeling. Because you woke up on the wrong side of the bed this morning. So now you finna cut all ties forever. Your cousins or your child might be sleeping with your cousin in the next 10, 15 years because y'all done let this minute mess come between family. And now here you are, or here we are, sleeping with kinfolks. Because of your sisters couldn't get along. Or your sister and your brother couldn't get along. Or your mother and your auntie couldn't get along. Now, check this out. I'm gonna be quick. Y'all done went to these churches. They done taught y'all how to give up on one another. They done taught y'all how to hate one another. They done taught y'all how to leave one another on the side of the road. Now, when you get older and you need your loved ones to take care of you or to be there for you in a time of need, guess what? The love ain't there. Because you let that slick talking pastor tell you what was good for you and what wasn't. And your family wasn't no good for you. I just seen not a pastor, minister of the church I used to go to. Minister. Older than me by about, I don't know, maybe 20 years. I end up randomly knocking on his door. And we was almost back in the vehicle, heading down the street when the door opened. And go to the door, it's a man in a wheelchair with no leg. And, you know, looked a little sickly. But come to find out, this was my minister from the church. Ain't nobody there helping him. Wasn't nobody there from the church. Man that lost his leg. I ain't gonna tell y'all. No, I ain't gonna do that. But I'm just gonna say this. The brother needed help. And after all the tithes that he done gave the church, after all the service that he done gave the church, after telling his family, after telling his family that I ain't gonna let you stop me from going to heaven. Now their family don't want to have nothing to do with him more than likely, because he over there all by himself. Missing a leg. Going through. Church ain't nowhere around. And don't get me wrong, y'all. I see a lot of that. I see a lot of people that have served the church for 10s and 20 years. Only when they get older and can't get to the church. If they ain't got nobody to come by and pick up them tithes, you won't hear nobody from the church. If they ain't coming by and getting money from you, they ain't gonna go to the store for you because you got one leg. They ain't gonna come over and wash your dishes, help you out like you helped them out. You ain't gonna get the youth to come over and cut his grass, shovel his snow. This is what the church doing to us. This is what they doing. And before you know it, the people that's supposed to be there to care for you is all but gone. Thanks to the church. And not want to deal with reality. Family come first. Take care of family first. Raise your children first. Make sure they know what they need to know in order to take care of themselves first. Don't wait. Teach them. And I'm kind of, and last thing before I go, y'all, but I'm kind of surprised at the women. I'm surprised at what we not being taught by our mothers. Again, I listen to a lot of these brothers and sisters telling their story. And we have did a number. Our women, our mothers have done a number on the children. Let me say this and I'm gone. $95% of our mothers didn't teach us nothing about women. None of them tell us what to look out for. That's why you see black men having such a hard time with relationships and women. That's why you see a lot of women that's single and broken with children because their mothers not only they didn't tell them what to look out for, they encouraged them to do things that would be unproductive to their life. That's one of the reasons why the black community is in shambles. We're doing it to ourselves. Hey, and check this out. Still blaming the white man, but we're doing it to ourselves. We so dumb. Yeah, we so dumb.